So it's Tuesday, the 2nd of April 2024 at Turf Moor. It finished Burnley 1, Wolves 1. And as a Wolves fan, born and bred in one of the little streets in Whitmarine, so very local. Of course, I'm delighted that Wolves have got a point tonight, even though it's against a lower team. But away in the Premier, it's always difficult, and especially against a team near the bottom that's scrapping for their lives. So, of course, they're going to be desperate for a win, and they're unbeaten in the last three. And tonight, that makes it 4. And as the game went, it was about 51.3% possession to them to 48.7. They had 13 shots to our 8, I think it was. And I think they had about 6 shots on target, and we had 2. So for 2 on target, our conversion rate was excellent, 1 out of 2. Not 2 out of 3, as Meatloaf once said, but that's pretty good. And it was good to see Aït-Nouri getting a goal, although we all know he should have scored against Aston Villa on Saturday, but it wasn't to be. But it'll do his confidence a world of good in his sort of free roaming license that he's been given by Gary O'Neill, with Bueno or Doc playing at left back. But the 2 changes, perhaps it was a bit of a surprise to see Doyle rested or dropped, but it could simply be because we'll be having the 3 games in a short space of time in a week, because on Saturday we're at home to West Ham, so it could be just that he's resting Doyle, that one. But also it was good to see Matheus Cunha come back, even though he only came on for about the last 15 minutes. But who was the man in the match? Maybe Saar. He made 6 saves. Maybe Aït-Nouri. He pulled a lot of strings, and he scored a goal. So they had a lot of possession, slightly more than us, and a fair few chances. As I said, 13 efforts, 6 on target. So Saar had to be in good form. It's a toss-up between him and Aït-Nouri, who was man of the match. But near the end, they had the ball in the net. It was a relief that it was blown offside, but also Lamina had a chance near us from you guessed it, Aït-Nouri's cross, and it just slightly shaved the post. But the defence is prone to the odd lapse, but then again, you could say which team's defence isn't. But yeah, as I say, we'll take that, another point. Is Europe a realistic chance? Well, the next 3 games, you take nothing for granted. West Ham on Saturday. I think it might be Bournemouth and West Ham after that. So it's definitely in our hands. But we gain another point. I say in the Premier, you can't assume anything. Every point is hard won. But it's good to see Matheus Cunha come back. Hopefully Dawson will be back, and hopefully maybe late this month Wang might be back, and hopefully no more injuries. Leon Chiwome had an effort, but again, even if it goes in off his backside, him or Fraser, they could do with a goal to boost their confidence. But to say, Wolves fan, away in the Premier against the team scrapping, repeat myself, it's a welcome point. So keep the faith, Wolves fans. Up the Wolves, onwards and upwards.